What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Goon Squad. This is your boy, Mr. Squad, bringing you something new. On Thursdays, we usually do r/roast me, but today I wanted to try out something new with r/AskReddit. As always, before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell so you know when the new videos go up. That being said, let's get started. People in stock photos. What's the weirdest way you've seen your photos being used? When I was a kid, my mom took me for a photo shoot. Then, a month later, I was on a pamphlet that said, "Millions of children don't have homes. Adopt one today." That's sad. Did you ever get adopted? I'm in the header of my university's grad school application. Whenever someone posts a screenshot of their acceptance email, Facebook facial recognition asks if I want to tag myself. I would click yes on all of them just to confuse people. I ended up finding myself on one of those now hiring posts on Facebook for a company I was trying to get hired at. He's literally the guy in the picture. We want someone exactly like him, but with more experience of being him. Imagine going in for an interview and seeing this guy walk in ahead of you, and then looking at the wall and seeing his damn face on the hiring poster. Triple bonus points if he wears that same outfit to interview. Interviewer discreetly but urgently wondering if his cold meds are kicking in too hard, or if the reception is seeing this also. So, did you get the job? Why should we hire you? You already did. Look. Well, shit. Really, they owe you back pay. My cousin took a photo of me wrestling my sister at a family reunion a few years back, and it somehow ended up on an online forum about domestic abuse. I had a few of my friends messaging me who were obviously very confused. Why were a few of your friends on a domestic abuse forum? I'm on the opposite end. I'm a graphic designer, so I spend a lot of time on stock photo sites, and I have so many questions. Some of the photos I've seen, there's no possible context that would make sense for them to be used anywhere. Commercial photographer here. I looked into doing stock at one point, and the advice I was given was to shoot anything and everything as long as it's high res and good quality. Somebody out there is likely to use it. That's my guess as to why there's so many weird stock photos out there. It's just a numbers game for some photographers. Why can't I hold all these limes? Is what comes to my mind first here. I'm bad at pickup limes. Eating the salad is hilarious. My friend was in a stock photo where he held up a baby picture, and it got used for an anti-circumcision ad campaign. Was pretty shocked when I saw his face on the side of a bus. Not me, but my best friend. He did a photo shoot in some construction worker garb and a hard hat. We lived in North Carolina. I'm on a business trip in Chicago, and I stopped by Walmart for some supplies. I'm in the men's work clothes aisle, and there's my buddy, prominently on the wrapping of 50-ish packages of work shirts. It was a weird, wait, where am I? Kind of a moment. I knew he did some modeling, but not specifics. So I sent him a pic. He had no idea it had been used. The guy's in every Walmart in the country and had no idea. I feel like he should get some sort of a payday for that. Do you not get paid for stock photos? I'm in an ad campaign in my home state in Australia for the government. I'm the face of, "Don't buy alcohol for underage people." It's just me looking like a dad who's thinking about buying a drink, obviously for a teenager somewhere. Ironically, I don't actually have my own kids. I get emails from people I haven't heard from in years saying, "I saw you on the wall of the bottle shop," which is kind of funny. I see this exact ad every second day. Sup, Dad? Going to the bottle shop every second day? Let's talk about your drinking problem, buddy. It's okay to ask for help. I have some friends that found one of their wedding pictures from Facebook somehow printed on a pillow in a market in a Middle Eastern country. Like, they just randomly happened upon their wedding photo in a random street market. They're from the US. Okay, but did they buy the pillow? Yeah, how could they leave that detail out? Man, the nerve of some people. I googled my husband's name, and a picture of him has been mistaken and mislabeled as Ann Coulter's husband. Now we're talking. Why are you talking to Ann Coulter? Probably to confirm her husband isn't secretly married to Ann Coulter as well as her. I was asked to go to a big opening event party for a park in China. As a foreigner, this kind of thing is pretty common. They want some white faces. Free food and drink. All the other guests had to pay. But in the end, they start guilt-tripping me. Put on this traditional Chinese costume, they say. Some kind of kung fu looking robe thing. "Let us take some pictures," they say. Fine, I let them do it. A few weeks go by and random people start pointing me out in public. My students are giggling in class. Finally, when I'm out and about, someone approaches me. "Are you the guy from..." and shows me a picture on the phone. My likeness in Chinese traditional wear has been printed on building-sized billboards around the city. I look goofy AF, all around the city where I live and work. You had to do it to him, huh? I really want to see if this guy would post a picture just so I could include it, but it doesn't look like he could find it, he said. Alright, back-to-back stories about foreigners getting scooped abroad. This takes place many years ago when foreigners were a rare sight in Japan. I'm a big, friendly-looking white guy, and I was asked to do some photos of a couple on a date. So I go around to some scenic locales with a beautiful Japanese woman, the photographer, and his assistants. Fun day, took tons of romantic photos, and that was the end of it. Until a month or two later, when my date and I showed up on a poster all over the subway as part of an AIDS awareness campaign. Because you can catch that from foreigners, you know. Needless to say, my friends and coworkers thought this was hilarious. And amazingly, it didn't have any noticeable impact on my dating life. Looking back, my only regret is that I didn't steal one of these posters. In college, a photography student took some pictures of me playing classical guitar. I ended up in a Viagra ad. I was 19. College must have been rough. Yeah, my penis still has scars. A friend of ours was in a commercial for herpes medication a couple of years after we graduated college, and we recognized him while randomly watching a TV show with my mother-in-law. We were like, "Hey, it's our friend from school." We went to a school with strong religious ties, and my mother-in-law is very religious. Right after we said this, my mother-in-law was appalled and said, "Wait, he has the herpaderps?" When I was a senior in high school, I was chosen to do a stock photo for a big health company. They didn't tell me what they were going to use my picture for. I was just excited to get free clothes and a tiny bit of cash. The way I found out how they used my photo was when I went to a gynecologist about a year later and saw my picture on the wall. I was the face of teenage pregnancy counseling. Edit, I was definitely not pregnant. I think I was actually still a virgin when the photo shoot happened. The university took a bunch of professional photos of me and some friends for their billboards and campaigns. I was pretty surprised to open a handbook and find out I was the face of their fine arts program, especially pottery. I was a neuroscience major. My whole family modeled back in the 80s. Somehow my dad ended up in a brochure for some born-again church that said he was a sinner and adulterer until he found Jesus. Amen. At my former company, a middle-aged black woman agreed to take a photo looking melancholy and ended up on the section of the employee arbitration agreement of the employee handbook. So you just see a title with employee disputes and it's her looking somewhat pissed. My ex was on a bus stop ad for her college, but someone turned her into Hitler with a missing tooth. Edit, swear it wasn't me. It made me laugh though. Yeah, okay buddy, I can't blame you though. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below and let me know what you guys think. Did you like the video or do you want me to go back to roast me? Give the video a like if you enjoyed the content. Don't forget, I post daily, so make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Join the Goon Squad so you don't miss anything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.